Hello. Okay. Divine Masculine, it is your turn. Okay, and it's time for another little break. Purchase a reading. Give you a reading, please. Purchase one, and I'll give you one. I'm nice, but I ain't crazy. Okay, let's hop into it. Okay, do it. Let's do it. The spirit says the spirit's ready. Okay. Tap me into the collective spirit. All right, so let me read something first, okay? I know there's a lot happening right now, right? Especially for, my community. Um, and a lot of y'all could be feeling like, vulnerable, okay? Because when our people hurt, we hurt. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Don't matter if we don't know them, we've never met them a day in our life. When our people hurt, we hurt. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Confirmation. A lot of people are tired of this shit. Okay. I heard about a body being found, another body being found. And this person also went on a trip or to a party. They went to a party with their white friends. And those same friends left them. And guess what happened? Their body was found. No cause to determine that it was self-harm, but declared it self-harm. Now, we've been talking about plagues coming, okay? We've been talking about, God showing up in a big way, okay? And he wanted me to read these verses, okay? So I'm going to read these verses. All right? So we got Ezekiel, okay? 11 and 6. This verse serves as a stark indictment of Jerusalem's leaders, okay, and the pervasive violence in the city, highlighting the consequences of sin and the need for accountability, okay? It says, Ezekiel 11 and 6 states, "Ye have multiplied your slain in the city, and ye have filled the streets thereof with the slain." Okay, this verse is part of a larger prophetic message delivered by Ezekiel during the Babylonian exile, addressing the corrupt practices and violent actions of the leaders and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. The context reveals that the city was rife with bloodshed and moral decay, leading God's judgment upon the people for their sins. Did I not talk about sulfur raining from the sky? Sodom and Gomorrah, did I not talk about that earlier in Divine Feminine's reading? Okay, talking about a repeat here. Okay, something's going to be disastrous. It is. It is, okay? killing God's prophets, killing God, just like back in the day. Remember when they hunted down God's people then? You know, in different ages, right? It's about to become some type of law or something. Okay, I must say for entertainment purposes only, but it's about to become some type of a law here pretty soon. Okay, that those who worship the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Those who are with and for the Most High God, the Creator of all things. Okay, that's going to be exiled. It's going to be exiled. Okay, things are about to get, yeah, they're about to get, things are about to get, there's some things about to get. Okay, the next one, Matthew 24:9. Okay, then you will be handed over to be persecuted and put to death, and you will be hated by all nations because of me. Okay, Matthew 24:9 is part of Yeshua's discourse on the end times, often called the Olivet disclosure. In this verse, Jesus warns his followers that persecution and hatred will come upon them because of their allegiance to him. The verse emphasizes that discipleship may involve suffering, including being handed over to authorities, facing tribulation, and even death as a consequence of faithfully following Christ. Okay? Context in Matthew 24, the verse follows a series of warnings about wars, famines, and natural disasters. Okay? Describes as the beginning of birth pains. Matthew 24:6-8, Jesus is preparing his disciples for the trials they will face, highlighting that these events are part of a larger divine plan and that the end has not yet come. The persecution mentioned in verse 9 is specifically tied to faithfulness to Yeshua's name, indicating that opposition will be direct at believers because of their commitment to him. Okay? Faith. Want to read that part? Okay. Faith under trial. The verse underscores the reality that following Christ may involve suffering and societal rejection. Global scope. The phrase hated by all nations suggests that persecution will be limited to a single region but will be widespread. Encouragement for perseverance. Later verses in Matthew 24, verses 13 and 14, encourage believers to endure to the end, promising that those who remain faithful will be saved and that the gospel will be preached to all nations. Okay, the next one, Ezekiel 28:8. They will bring you down to the pit and you will die a violent death in the heart of the seas. Okay. It's giving me you know, all these bodies that they've been finding of people who look like us, okay, our brothers and our sisters, but when they find their bodies in like a body of water or near a lake or something like that, right? It's always, you know, they will bring you down to the pit. It's always them taking them somewhere, doing something to them, okay? And it's giving me like hiding, you know, letting time pass and then putting their body somewhere, placing their body somewhere. Okay? They will bring you down to the pit and you will die a violent death in the heart of the seas. Ezekiel 11:6 is the last one. Confirmation. I'm telling you, God is about, man. Oh, I feel it. It's like a cannon. It's like a, oh, I can't even describe it. Okay, Ezekiel 11:6, meaning and context. You have killed many people in this city and filled its streets with the dead. Okay, context in the book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel 11 is part of the prophetic message to the leaders of Jerusalem. The prophet is taken by the Spirit to the east gate of the temple, where he sees prominent leaders such as Jazaniah and Pelatiah. The Lord rebukes them for plotting evil and giving wicked advice, comparing their situation to a pot and meat, implying they are being used as sacrificial victims. Okay? These are people crying victim who are not victim. Crying victims who are not victims. Meaning of the verse. The phrase filled in the streets with the dead is a vivid image of widespread death and destruction. It suggests that the leaders' actions, whether through direct violence encouraging resistance, Didn't I say that it was coming the government system? Didn't I say that the racism, the hangings, that it's being encouraged from the top? It's being encouraged. It's like letting your dogs loose. But God, whether through direct violence, encouraging resistance, or failing to heed God's warnings, have led to many deaths in the city. Okay, this is also people not listening to God's warnings. Okay, a lot of these situations, people were warned, or people had, their spirit team, probably unbeknownst to them, right? They don't know that their spirit team's warning them, right? But they get the warnings, you know what I'm saying? But overlook the warnings. I'm not saying that it's their fault by any means, okay? Because at one point in time, we didn't pick up the warnings. You know what I'm saying, right? Where you felt something, but you went along with something anyway, or you did something anyway, right? The imagery echoes the idea of a pot, Jerusalem, and the meat, the people, where the meat is consumed, symbolizing the leader's removal from the city. God is going to remove these leaders. We're not going to have to do it. God is going to remove these leaders. Do you hear me? Destroy it. Theological significance. Judgment on leaders. The verse is a direct indictment of the leaders' moral and spiritual failure, showing that their decisions have had deadly consequences. Symbolism. The pot and meat metaphor underscores God's sovereignty. He is the one who will remove the leaders from the city, not the people. He is the one who will remove the leaders from the city, not the people. Okay? Call to repentance. The surrounding verses warn of further judgment, including being delivered into the hands of foreigners and falling by the sword, but also promises restoration for the people if they repent. If. All right, and last part. Application. For the readers today, Ezekiel 11:6 serves as a reminder that leaders' choices have real, often far-reaching consequences. It calls for accountability, moral integrity, and a commitment to God's ways rather than the ways of the world. It also points to the importance of heeding divine guidance to avoid destructive outcomes. Heeding to divine guidance to avoid destructive outcomes. In short, Ezekiel 11:6 is both a historical indictment of Jerusalem's leaders and a timeless warning about the dangers of moral compromise and disobedience. If we do not know the past, we are doomed to repeat it. If we do not learn from the past, we are doomed to repeat it. Doomed to repeat it. Okay, I'm not going to read out the other books today since we read that. All right. But yeah, okay, something is... it's not going to be good. Like, I'm like, it's wrath. And I mean, like, vengeance / wrath. I feel it. It's very violent. It's an eye for an eye. Ooh. Sorry, it chills. It's an eye for an eye. So don't trip. And none of that's for you to worry, okay? You know what side you're on. You know what I'm saying? Okay? We're in a bubble. Okay? Now, it does talk about it being the worst than it's ever been since the beginning of creation, right? And this time that we're in now, okay? Which you can see it amping up, okay? But God does show up. God does show up. Things have to happen, right? Okay? I mean, it's not like he has to, show up like he's not here, right? But watch. I'm seeing God's foot, like, hit the earth. And everybody knows it as soon as it happens. Like, as soon as his foot makes contact with the earth, it's like everybody gets this rumble, this knowing, okay? Even people who don't believe it. Yeah, the earth's gonna be opening up, swallowing. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You think you're gonna kill God's people in the streets? Continue to kill God's people in the streets? It's time for him to answer you. And he's about to answer you. All of you. Corrupt leaders, okay, from the top to the bottom. Doesn't matter what seat you sit in, doesn't matter how low you are. Procrastinate. Don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you, okay? This has either happened or this is going on right now. Started making you wait, okay? So you could have packed your and got ghost, okay? Metaphorically. Boundaries, expectations, untrue stories, past trauma. Somebody's telling themselves untrue things because of their past trauma, because of a time when they tolerated abuse, okay, and decided to stay stuck. That's you, Divine Masculine, or that is someone else? You could have been the one, for some of you, Divine Masculines, you could have been the one procrastinating, okay, making somebody wait. Fake busy, giving me fake busy, because I'm seeing somebody sitting here not doing nothing, okay, looking at this computer. You could be watching somebody on this computer, the person that you're making wait, okay. Check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. Okay, somebody feels guilty. This could be you, somebody else. That's the stress in your body. You feel guilty. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. So somebody didn't do this. Somebody feels guilty for not taking a chance, for not listening to what their body is telling them. Okay. That's all right. Win some, you lose some. It's all good. Sometimes you don't get a second chance to try it again. Well, you get a second chance, just not with this person, right? Somebody's wanting to... I mean, it depends on who the two of you are, okay? I can't say that, you know, for everybody, for anybody, really. But I could just say some, right? Some here, some there, okay? And why these people keep showing up where you are with attitudes, like you care that they got an attitude? Somebody keeps like seeing you like coming and going or whatever, and they have an attitude, but you don't give a shit about their attitude. Like, what is that to you? That just means nothing to you. I want you to see that I'm mad. You know, your anger is misdirected. Archangel Raphael, block where that is. Okay, you know. You're angry at a person that didn't do something to you, that didn't do anything to you, but show you love. You're angry at them. You should be angry at yourself for your behavior. You're a grown adult, okay? You do what you want, don't you? You act the way that you want, don't you? Okay? So that is your responsibility for that outcome. If you're an asshole, okay, and somebody's an asshole, a bigger asshole back to you, you deserve that. You deserved it because you're an asshole. It's not hard. It's not difficult to understand. You know, if you steal something from someone, if you're a thief, you will be stolen from. Come on. You will be stolen from. If you lie and slander someone, the truth will be told about you. Not lies, but the truth. Miserable. Feeling really down and low with little or no hope for feeling better. Self-explanatory. Courageous. A feeling of confidence, not afraid or easily intimidated, but without being inconscious or inconsiderate. So it's like you're courageous, you know, you're feeling good, but you're not, your goal is not to make anybody else feel, you know, down or less than you, right? Okay. But somebody could be feeling like that, or it's giving playing victim and trying to blame how they feel on you. Like, how dare you be courageous? How dare you be strong? Like, you think you're better than me type of thing. Your business. There's other people who feel like this as well because of you. Because of you. So that's no excuse to them. For them to say, oh, you think you're better? If that was the case, you wouldn't help other people feel like you feel. So somebody needs to stop being lazy and a crybaby and get off their ass. It's your life, not nobody else's. If you don't work, you don't eat. I know you don't faculties. That's some I can't even call that laziness. That's something else. I don't know what that is. That's something else. You're that uninspired that you cannot put food in your own mouth. Like it's a problem for you. Oh, it's too hard. I don't want to. Well, if you want to survive, you're gonna have to learn how to hunt, or you're gonna die. Figuratively speaking. Or hey, take it out early, whatever. Hate for you to be stranded on the island. You might as well just give yourself to the sharks. I mean, damn. Apathy, no fight. Somebody got no fight in them. None. There's no dog in somebody. Somebody don't got that dog in them. Okay. Apathy. You feel like you don't care much about things that usually matter to you or other people. Okay. I'm not gonna take too much of this energy because why? Somebody's already miserable, so we don't need more miserable cards out here. Triumphant. That's better. Celebrating victory. All right. So this could be, you can be marrying someone, okay? You know this person, you don't, okay? Or, you know. Attitude. Nobody care about your attitude. I ain't your mama, your daddy. I don't got to give a damn about your attitude. Who are you to me? Who are you to me for me to care about your attitude? You want me to laugh at you? Cause I will. I will, because I mean that's retarded. Like, what are you doing? If you're feeling some type of way and you want me, if you want me to know it, then you need to tell me. If that's, you know what I'm saying? If you're miserable, if it's bothering you that much and you want me to see that you're upset, then you can come over and talk to me and tell me why you're upset. You know why you don't? Because you know that it sounds crazy. You know that it is crazy. What are you gonna say to her? Oh, I'm mad at you because I fucked you over, because I ruined this connection, so I'm mad at you. Yeah, you know that sounds crazy. So you just would rather be mad and act like it's their fault when you know it's yours. I don't understand how all these grown adults just lack accountability. They cannot take accountability, but they do every strange thing under the sun. But they don't want to talk about the fact that they did it or that they do it. No, just be quiet about it. Just let me walk all over you. Just, what are you doing? Just, why are you fighting back? Like, you're insane. You are insane. You are insane. And you got problems and you need help. Okay. You need help. Crying because someone won't let you pummel them. Won't let you and a whole bunch of other people steal from them. Put your foot on their necks. And you're crying? You're shedding tears over this shit? Something's wrong with you, son. Something is sorely wrong with you. Because that don't even make sense. None of it. Not one damn piece. Somebody must not have got ass whoopings when they were younger. Somebody must not have gotten ass whoopings when they were younger, okay? Like something unchecked. Like somebody's house or room can be unruly or, you know, messy, or somebody could be a hoarder, or like I'm seeing trash on the floor, wrappers, paper, okay, dirty clothes everywhere, and stained sheets. Like somebody is dirty. Imprisonment. You can always tell what's going on inside of a person by their environment. You know, those people with dirty cars, you know what I'm saying? There's shit all over the floor, all on the back seat. You know, you want to kind of sit like this in the corner of the back seat. You got your shoes on, you don't even want to put your feet on the ground. You know, that type of thing, right? You riding with your feet on the dash. That's what's going on the inside of them. Their house is filthy. That's what's going on the inside. That's exactly what's happening on the inside of them. So that's a subtle sign that you can tell that somebody ain't together. Somebody don't got themselves together. Are they messy? Are they dirty? Are they nasty? Are you? You know what I'm saying? Because people don't know that. Talk shit about a person for being that way, but they still sleep with the person. They still roll with the person. You get what I'm saying? Okay? People talk shit about people being nasty, but they're nasty themselves. Okay. Imprisonment, travel, surprise. Change. Somebody can be getting out of jail. Somebody can be go visiting somebody in jail. Like surprise, visit someone. Okay, this could even be you. Not in jail, but feeling this way, okay? Either you did or you could be. All right, but there's somebody traveling to you. It looks like a surprise. And it's going to change something, okay? That people are going to be jealous and envious over like they are over everything else. Shit. You breathe air. They're jealous, envious. Why are you breathing? Why are you breathing all the white man's air? It's my air. I don't know. Proximity to whiteness can be significant. Okay. Somebody can be having an identity crisis or something, or waking up to their white privilege. Somebody's waking up to their white privilege, or their proximity to white privilege. This could be nations of people, different groups of people. Okay. It said you will be hated by all nations because of me. So if you're wondering why we're hated, that's why we're hated. Okay? And you know what I mean when I say we. Those of you that look like me. You know, your kids ask you why. Why people hate us for no reason? Why everybody blame everything on us for no reason? Tell them why. Because you belong to God. And you are a special possession of His. That's why they hate you. Because of who you are. Because of what you believe. As foolish as it sounds. Oh, you don't believe what I want you to believe, so I'm going to kill you. Like, that is so... Look at how elementary that shit is. Elementary. Like, it's true ignorance. True. All right, divine masculine, show me spirit. False connection. Self-explanatory. Same mistake. Undefined, happy family, possessiveness. So it seems that somebody wants to leave something, or people always want to leave something undefined, but they want to have possession over you, like you got a family together, or like, you know. And this can even be people you made families with, had children with. Okay, but if it's somebody new, or was somebody new. Yeah, but the passion was there, but the connection was false. Or somebody made it false. Or somebody came into it falsely with ulterior motives. You keep running into people who are jealous of you. Same people try to come towards you to act like they're your counterpart. Like, if you are so discontent with the person, why do you follow them? Why do you pop up where they are? And then you tell them to leave. Like they're following you around. I swear these people think that they think they're so espionage. Like, do you not understand that I'm the one who moves you? That the collective is the one who moves you. Y'all don't move until we move. Until we tell you that you can move towards us. Follow us around. I know that when they watch me up here, you know, sometime after I leave here, where am I going? To the gym. I know that you know that. There's no way in hell, okay, that every time I go to the gym, the same exact people are at the same exact time, and I go to the gym at different times every day. But you're here every time I'm here? Every day? You're here every day that I'm here? When I'm here? Like your espionage is shitty. It's shitty. Like, come out and say whatever it is you got a problem with. At this point, like, because you don't. It's crazy, because it is. Still standing, some people same sex for some of you, okay? If you are, or even if you're not, something is still standing here, okay? So be a connection or something like that that people are trying to break apart, or someone is trying to break apart. It could be a friend of yours or somebody that you see often enough, okay? Yeah, there's an infatuation here. But there's miles apart, possessiveness, okay, happy family. Yeah, family, relatives from afar trying to interject in your relationship, sending people near you. Boy, I can't wait to leave this planet, I'm telling you. Humans are so strange. I don't even feel human no more. Like the human part of me, I don't. I don't even feel human no more. I can't, I don't recollect. Not recollect. I don't concur with human beings anymore. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just say I see why God destroyed them the first time. I understand. I understand. Well, you know, first, second time, you know, third. The flood, definitely get that. All right. Self-discipline. Okay. Numbness. Okay, some of you guys could be being more disciplined. Okay, some of you guys could have beat some type of addiction, beat some type of bad habit. Okay, and there's somebody over here numbing themselves because they're overloaded. Okay, and the fact that you're celebrating is, yeah, effing them up. Yeah, they ran out of time. Okay, to do whatever they were trying to do, be petty, some type of petty games. Digital whisper, happy endings. Okay, Casanova. Sudden wealth trap. So there's people that are trying to lure in this Casanova, okay? You could be this Casanova. Cross distances. You know, somebody can be in different states, country, or counties. 22 can be significant. Speculation, savings. Somebody try to determine how much money you have. Pocket watching, sudden wealth, 1111 you can be seeing. Okay, numbness still there. I'm pulling from the side, of course it is. So 22, 34, 43, 70, number 7, 1111. Again, 22. Somebody have a 22-year-old. Something about master numbers, your age when you hit master numbers. So 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, so on and so forth. Somebody has a neighbor that likes them. Okay, he probably would have never known this. Okay, somebody could be Latino, Puerto Rican to be exact. Okay. Could be Dominican. Kind of looks Dominican. Could be Puerto Rican though. They're darker for somebody. Okay. Other of you, they could be lighter, or this kind of like this color. This shade. Excuse me. All right. The Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel's spinning, okay, where it lands on the Two of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Two of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Hermit. Looks like somebody took too long to do something and the path got blocked off. Like they were supposed to be following behind you, like right behind you. Picture if you guys are on two horses, right? Traveling together. They're supposed to be right behind you on the horse. They let you get a little too far, you know what I'm saying? And then the road changed. It shifted. All of a sudden they couldn't see you anymore because the road shifted. Took them down another path. Okay, they got distracted or they came in that way. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I meant to say Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Libra. Something about a court case can be significant. Sudden wealth from a court case. November 11th can be significant. Okay, it's my birthday. Two of Pentacles. The King of Wands. Four of Cups. This King of Wands tried to corrupt this case. It tried to basically act like they were you. Somebody could have stolen identity can be significant. Nine of Wands. Somebody acting like they're you. The Hierophant. The Empress. Page of Pentacles. Three of Wands. The Four of Wands. To receive a home. Somebody's trying to receive a home. Okay, some finances. Somebody. What the fuck? A Leo. Sag. Aries. Six of Wands reverse. Okay, now somebody's embarrassed. Somebody doesn't want this to come out publicly. You know, somebody who's an attention whore. They don't want this to come out, but it's coming out. Some could be on the internet, all over the internet or the news. Okay, I highly doubt the news, but you know, could be. King of Pentacles, the Lovers, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is looking into you to see if you're single. Okay, to see if you're chosen somebody or somebody's chosen you. Seems like I don't know, you have a connection with them or something like that, and they're focusing or they're paying close attention to watching you. Nine of Pentacles, the Magician, the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Chariot. This is like somebody trying to play chicken with you, right? So you guys are in two different cars and you're traveling towards each other, right? And whoever loses, you know, swerves out of the way first. It's like trying to play chicken with you. But they're the ones scared, you know, or Russian roulette. You're playing with them, you're fine, you know what I'm saying? But they're the ones scared. They wanted to play with you, Russian roulette. You're supposed to be scared, you're not. Because you know who protects you. You know every time you pull that trigger, there will be no bullet coming out of that gun. You could spin it 1,000 times. A bullet's not gonna come out of that gun when it's to your turn. They can't say the same. That's confidence in your protection. Faith. Not just having faith, but knowing. You know that you're protected. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. That makes a difference in your protection, by the way. As you believe it, so it be unto you. Judgment. Taurus. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, Nine of Pentacles. Somebody can get you falsely arrested. Okay. Eight of Swords. You know, you're supposed to be one of these stories that come up on the internet every day. You know, of people being unalived or you know, going missing. Okay, you're supposed to be one of these people. You know, like on the milk carton back in the day. Missing, right? Have you seen this person? Then describes all their stats and everything. You were supposed to be on the back of a milk carton, basically. Oh, shit. Sorry, goosebumps, so I said that. Yeah. Just like me, like I'm not supposed to be here talking to you right now. Like I'm supposed to be missing right now, kidnapped. In the ground somewhere, or chopped up in pieces and dispersed. Just a couple of things that been trying to do to me, you know, but can't. Okay, can't. Heavily invested in it too, heavily invested. Nine of Pentacles, Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Tower. Somebody's invested in the truth, invested in some type of clarity or this breakthrough that they have. It's like an escape. Somebody's finally broken through something or escaped or broken through a threshold, the tower. Somebody could be being worked. Somebody could be locked up. Somebody's being extorted, okay? Or this is what's going to happen. When they're locked up, they're either locked up now or they're going to be. We talked about somebody visiting somebody in jail, right? Yeah, this person's going to be extorted. They're gonna turn this person into a drug mule. They're gonna make this person smuggle drugs into the prison, in their body. Make them take the risk. And make them shut their mouth. And they're gonna be a pass around. You know, neighborhood property. That's what they're going to be. And it's more than one. Confirmation. Y'all didn't hear that horn honk out there, but the horn just honked out there. Yeah, that ass is grass, boy. Or girl. 4 cups. Yeah, you may not like what I'm saying, but it's true. I don't care what you think, how you feel about it. King of Swords. Care about your attitude, didn't I say that earlier? The Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's gonna be a Queen of Wands. The Lovers. If you could be if you're LGBTQ, you're a male, there's a female that likes you that cannot deal with the fact that you do not like females, okay? Or if you're a female, this dude cannot deal with the fact that you don't like males. Like, they just can't deal, like, Ace of Swords. Like, you cannot have this person. Go find somebody else that's down with what you're down with. You're not gonna have a person that's not even attracted to your sex. Like, are you, come on, like, what? How can you be that desperate? That's weird. Why are you in love with a gay man? Or a lesbian? Like, what? I wouldn't even call it love. It's obsession. It's desire. I don't know, you look good. Shit, your body could be T. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your body shape is. You attract men and women, whether whether you like that or not. 6 of Pentacles, there's nothing wrong with somebody of the same sex complimenting you. Okay? You know, insecure people will be, you know, but a man that is comfortable with himself, his sexuality, oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. It's a compliment. Yeah, if some of y'all men out there, you need to learn how to take compliments. Yeah, and at that, you be showing things, so you know that you be thirst trapping. Stop playing. For both sexes, you be thirst trapping. Wearing sweatpants with no drawers under them, so your print will be all out. While you lifting weights, because you know it makes you horny. Like, you know what you're doing. Stop it. You be real about your shit. Damn, if you're gonna thirst trap. Don't act unassuming like you don't know, I don't know why I'm getting this attention or why men and women are looking at me. Yeah, because your dick's out. That's why. Put it away. You like that attention. You like it. I don't know how many masculines I run into that act like they got a problem. But deep down, they don't know I can feel their desires. Deep down, they want to be honest. They want to deep down, yeah. 9 of Pentacles reverse, deep down. 3 of Swords. You can tell by how much aggression they have towards you. Yeah. I know who want to. I know it, but they won't be able to. You know, 8 of Cups. Excuse me, 5 of Cups. Somebody is depressed, somebody's disappointed because they cannot depend on another person. They cannot link themselves to another person's independence, okay, to someone's finances, to someone giving and receiving. Somebody wants to like stand in front of somebody and receive everything that everyone wants to give to. Like, somebody needs a straitjacket. My master, I don't know if this, who this is, whoever this is, they need a straitjacket. And I know you watching too. You know you crazy as hell. You know that. You know that. Yeah, and quit hacking that. Why y'all keep hacking our phones? For what? You want to, see our naked pictures or something? Or, you know, what is it? What is it? What attracts you to being strange, to being a weirdo. King of Cups. The Star. Okay. What's the King of Cups connection to this 21? High Priestess. Okay, so this could be you. It's Queen of Wands, or at least right now, what I'm talking about. Queen of Wands, High Priestess. Like I said, you look good. Okay, you're not just beautiful or handsome. Okay, you're beautiful or handsome, and you're intelligent, and you're witty, and you're charming, and you don't play. You're a whole lot of different things. Okay, but you know what you are, and you know what you are not. Okay, you could have healed from something recently. All right, maybe something didn't turn out the way that you would like it. All right, you or another person. I don't know, somebody could have, it's either you or another person, somebody could have been focusing on work or decided to focus on work, but getting in their way. Somebody threw themselves into work or something like that and ignored a person or a situation, and they were feeling Eight of Swords the whole time they were doing it. That was telling them, that their body was telling them, check in with your body, was telling them that they're standing in their way. Hey, you're standing in your way. You know that, right? Hey, we told you to, go this direction. You know you're standing in your way. You're focusing, but you're not focusing on what we're telling you to focus on. So you lose out. If you don't listen to Spirit, there's only so many times Spirit's gonna keep, telling you or trying to get the message to you before something is passed to someone else. That's how it goes with messages too. Like if Spirit was giving me messages to deliver and I wouldn't deliver them, somebody else would get those messages to deliver that were supposed to come through me, right? Because I refused to do it. Or I may be too tired or something. You know what I'm saying? But even then, I still keep my messages though. So, because I say them later. Five of Pentacles. Somebody's pouting because they're not the star. They're not in star energy. Okay. They do not have these gifts that you do or operate in these gifts like you do. It's not the fact that they can't, right? Or they don't have the ability to. Okay. Everybody has the ability to, right? But people don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the healing work. How can you carry these abilities, this power, this strength, this courage, this consistency and devotion if you're full of wounds? How? If you're full of wounds, there's no room for anything else. None. So you think that you're going to steal someone else's gifts and operate through their gifts? You don't have any room. The wounds are there. And even if they weren't, you cannot hijack someone else's destiny. You cannot walk somebody else's path. Your DNA ain't even set up that way. You see these people in Hollywood getting sick, looking crazy? Yeah, because that star that they stole doesn't belong to them. And it's time to give it up. So they're deteriorating. Like dead men walking. The Empress. Ten of Cups. You can be holding down the household, okay? Page of Wands. Okay, your kids could be excited or oh, there's this woman on YouTube, or was it YouTube or TikTok? One of the two. I think YouTube. This black woman. She's a. I don't know if she's a professional chef, but she gets down, right? It's like she has kids or whatever, and she makes like 5-course meals, sometimes 4-course meals. More courses than that, right? I don't know if y'all seen her on the internet. Man, I wish I could have grown up like them kids, boy. Them kids live in a dream. I swear. Like, I can't explain it no better than that. This kid's live in a dream. Like, I wish that was my mama. You know what I'm saying? I wish that was my mama. making me 5 courses. Very well behaved, polite children, like Page of Swords. Every time I see her, I'm like, that's like, she did it right. You can tell she's been through a lot too, made it through a lot because of how blessed she is now. You can tell, like, that she belongs to the Most High. You can tell. And her babies are just happy. They get to be kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine that. If you would have just got to be a kid without worrying about anything else, adult-like. Queen of Swords. 3 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Damn. So basically, you in this Queen of Swords star, it's like you being powered by the stars. Like the stars are powering you. It's like a generator. It's like a cord linked from you to the stars, vice versa. And these people just can't take it. They cannot stomach it. It's too much power. Okay, it's defeat. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. They can't refute what you say. It's the truth. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You're just the messenger. Okay. God said what he said. Y'all mad at the wrong one. Even Lucifer was telling y'all look like some crazy fools. If you wasn't here for the reading before, you watch the other reading. He's been coming through looking at these fools like... And if Lucifer's looking at you like that, then you know something is really off. Something's really off. Hold up, let me turn this off. Hold up, what the hell happened? Oh, there y'all go. I was about to say, didn't I pull y'all up here? Hold on, I gotta turn this heater off. It's getting a little hot. Yeah, listen to them. The one I just did and then the one yesterday, last night. Like to make me some tacos. It ain't Tuesday, but damn it, we about to act like it's Taco Tuesday. Thank you, Earth Angel 1111. Appreciate you. Right. I just saw Ascension. A Leo could be poisoned. Got blocked in the reverse. Somebody wants you to unblock them. A sociopath. Okay. Somebody who's been exposed as a sociopath. Also on the other side, this could be somebody who is not blocked anymore. Somebody who is not a sociopath. This person has a clear pathway. Somebody's being cruel to their animals. Okay. You got these karmics in a chokehold. We got a gun. Okay. Hiding evidence. Gemini in the reverse. Be twin brothers, twin sisters. Do I ever cross your mind? Okay. Miraculous healing. God made your enemies your footstool. 101. Class is in session. Okay. Full of hope, spiritual growth, new starts. Got vulnerable, okay, in the reverse, 10-10, personal growth we seeing. So that gives me exposure. Vulnerable in the reverse gives me exposures. Something someone doesn't want to be vulnerable about. Okay? You're heavily protected. Somebody could be between the ages of 31 to 40, 41 to 50. Is a CEO that's a traitor? Or somebody betrayed a CEO? Be an Aries that tried to escape. Okay, that could not. Somebody could carry a gun. You don't care. Somebody walks around with their gun, okay, trying to be intimidating. Nobody cares about your gun. Nobody cares about your little gun, okay? All right? For that bullet will ever come out of that chamber, it will backfire on you, okay? Yeah, nobody's scared of your gun, all right? Be somebody that you're not talking to, okay, or that there's no communication with, or that there was no communication with, all right? Somebody think could be Troy. Or Ellen of Troy could be significant. Got planning in the reverse. Yep, they lied to you. Somebody's planning didn't go as scheduled. Jackson, last name Jackson, significant. Make a wish, 1111, be seen, okay? You got somebody famous here. We got Aries in the reverse again. Somebody could have a skin fade or curly hair. Abundance, prosperity, financial success. Okay, you got an emperor. That's you. Okay, your abundance, your prosperity is changing, or it's increasing, spiritually and physically. Okay, we got front page news. Didn't I say something's gonna be on the news? Got an undercover detective. Okay, somebody could be getting a new car. Okay, somebody is not being liberated from something. Some people are not being liberated from chasing waterfalls. TLC. That's the energy. Why you wanna try me? Yeah, try me. You're out to destroy me. You try to. Amanda, somebody think it'd be Amanda. Somebody be Panamanian from Panama. Okay. Somebody be from the tribe of Judah. Brandy. What I say? Didn't I say Brandy? There she go. It's in the reverse. Deteriorating. Somebody be an atheist. A Karen. Okay, it's a corrupt officer, female, significant. Okay, could be male as well. All right, we got a Cancer, karmic Cancer. Yeah, who, and a best friend, an ex-best friend of yours is in connection with a mother figure. Brooklyn, somebody's name could be Brooklyn. Brooklyn, New York could be significant. Okay, got 222 you could be seeing, an abundant lifestyle. Okay, we got the Bayou, down south, and a plane crash, and an explosion. Okay, this might be a truck driver or a pilot that somebody told on, or this person's telling on someone. We had air traffic controller in the last reading. Somebody could smuggle things on the plane that they fly. This person is they got caught or something, or they're talking. 4321. Some of you guys could be seeing ladybugs. Okay, somebody's name could be Ladybug. Got a karmic Capricorn. Home loan not approved. Okay, this person's been exposed for having some type of mental illness and a physical illness. All right, or could be hiding a physical illness. Okay, person's been exposed as a girl. All right, and we got divine feminine, 1111. 1111 here. 111111. Okay, somebody could have had some type of brain injury or something about the head. So somebody's deceased, a case going on. Okay, somebody could have been beaten. The face. I remember when I was doing oh my God, I was doing Nolan's reading the other day. I kept saying the face, the neck. Okay, here and up. Dental records. The only reason somebody would need dental records is if you cannot identify a person's face. Something about somebody's whereabouts, where it's being said that they were. They were not where it's being said that they were, or that they were left. I'm getting a return trip, like something like leaving somewhere, but then going back and then coming back again. X is a predator, Taurus. Something could happen at someone's home, a party. I'm feeling like this party could have been hidden. Like people could have not known about this party, whatever this party was, okay? It's mixed up, okay? There's a narrative or something that's going around. It has been completely false. Completely false. Like it's like scattering it's like scattering everything everywhere. And then people having to pick through pieces, put things together. Oh man, I'm getting chills. So where something was said to be done to a person, it wasn't done to them there. Something was done to a person after they came back from somewhere. And then something was taken, or a person was taken back to somewhere. It's giving staging a scene. It's giving something happening in one place, but then something being moved to another place, as if it happened there. Seek higher wisdom, 737. Okay, make me a believer, imagine dragons. The Lord, oh yeah, oh yeah. The Lord's coming through on this. Somebody live in a trailer. Okay, be seeing 456, confirmation. Process on the path of finding your twin flame. 515, you could be seeing new beginning, secret societies. That's what these are. They're sacrifices. There is no way in hell that a pattern keeps repeating itself. The same picture of the pattern, okay? The same outcomes. These are secret societies. All over. You know, these people went to they've been to college, these sororities they join. Okay, this is lifelong. That's where it starts. They get welcomed in. And they join the same force that all of these other people before them joined. Confirmation. Skull and Bones. Okay, just to name one of them. Shit, sickening. Escape in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody could not get away. Somebody couldn't get away. Traitor. Somebody turned on somebody. Or somebody was plotting on someone from the beginning. It's giving possession. Somebody being possessive over a person. Okay. What were we just talking about? A group of people that are hated by all nations. All nations feel possessive over these people. All nations blame these people for their problems. You know what I'm saying. A Virgo can be significant, okay? All right? That could have been in some type of danger, okay? Or some people try to put this Virgo in danger. A Capricorn tried to put a Virgo in danger. This could be a sibling. Yeah, this sibling could be experiencing some type of brain injury. Something could happen to them. Yeah, because the bitch tried to make it happen to you. Yeah, heartbroken. That's right. You should be. Trifling heifer. Complete heartbreak. New home in the reverse. Yeah, somebody could have got put out of a home, evicted. Fallen watchers. Grandmother is watching over you, okay? And we got a judge here. That's a part of a child abduction. That's connected with an Aquarius. Stealing children, abducting children. False drug smuggling. False adoptions or fraudulent adoptions. Hiding files, paperwork, you know what I'm saying? Burying things. There's an overflow. There's plenty of overflow rooms I'm looking at. They're rooms, and they're filled to the brim of evidence, cases, that have never been visited again, that have been closed, that have no business being closed, that have been covered up, that have been swept under the rug. The evidence right there, and somebody sitting in prison rotting away. A lot of somebody sitting in prison rotting away. You're going to answer for that. Music industry connected to the prison system, the government, you're going to answer for that. I don't care who you think you have been or who you think you are. You're going to answer for it. You and yours. You and yours. And you're going to give back the stolen wealth. You know, somebody used an example of a car, right? If somebody steals your mother's car, right? And then they sell that car. And then they sell that car after that. And then they sell that car after that. Does that car still belong to your mother? Yes, it does. Because it was stolen from them, right? Same thing with this. Stolen wealth. Okay? Did they not steal our wealth? Years and years ago, did they not steal our wealth? Put us at the bottom and tell us we're nobody. That we are made to be slaves and that is it. Like we don't come from kings and queens. Like we ain't been ruling shit. Stolen wealth is coming back. Did they not have a wealth transfer in Egypt? Babylon? Yes, they did. When they returned to the land, they returned to the land with their riches. And it's the same this time. Something's about to take off. Your reading's a little longer, Divine Masculine. That's okay. Wow, that's trifling. Somebody caught something in prison or in jail and took it back to their mate and then tried to blame it on their mate. Like they didn't come out of jail with it, out of prison with it. Foul, boy, you foul. You foul. You foul. Whoever did that. That's the problem. People really don't give a shit about other people. They don't. They don't give a shit about themselves. How can you have children and not give a shit about other people? That's crazy to me. You got babies in this world. Your baby's gonna be treated exactly like you treated others. Your children are gonna get the front end of that. Six of Swords. Two of Wands, the Magician, Judgment, Three of Swords. Again, I'm getting transportation of a body. To an island. To an island. To an island. Three of Swords. Not away from, to. See the smoke? Yeah, this is the narrative right here. There's the narrative right here. Two of Wands, the Magician, Judgment. That's the narrative, the false narrative. Being lined up, okay? But the problem is they can't line it up. They can't line it up. People are paying too much attention. Okay, people are not accepting the bullshit. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Ace of Wands. Again, somebody was beaten with a blunt instrument. Four of Pentacles, okay? Restrained. The Devil. The Five of Cups. Somebody taking their last breath. There's drinking or there's drugs, alcohol involved or in the environment of wherever this is. The Star. Star athlete, okay, star player, something like that. Star athlete can be significant. Somebody could be an athlete, okay. Seven of Cups. Oh my God, bro. Three of Cups. Yeah. A group of people jumping someone, beating them until they're lifeless. Beating them until they're lifeless, senseless. Like somebody's. It's like cutting the brainstem, right? It lights out. I'm seeing that. Like something could have been, wild, brutal, kind of quick. Okay. The Eight of Cups. The Three of Swords, Judgment. I'm telling you, the Magician. This is somebody. This is a judge, police. This is attorney, hiding things, hiding, concealing. Somebody, police officer. Okay, doesn't have to be. We're talking about pertaining to you now. Okay. It's like surrounding someone and trying to confuse them about who is for them and who is not. All this has to do with wealth or energy, okay, is wealth. All right, the Three of Wands. Again with the island. Again with the island. The water. The Page of Cups. Okay, somebody could be asking about someone, the Tower, asking around about somebody, and whatever they're being told or that they're hearing is causing a Tower, strength. This could be a Leo, Scorpio, doesn't have to be. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody carrying back information to someone. The Knight of Swords. Two of Cups. So it's like somebody carries back information to someone and then they try to work against some type of connection or did you see who they were talking to or did you see who was interested in, like did you see this, did you see that, what were they doing, who were they talking to, what were they saying? Grown ass men are doing this. Grown ass women, like you're reporting back to, you're spying on another adult and you're reporting back to it. You I feel like I'm talking about children. I really do. And I know it's not children, but I feel like I'm talking about kids. Like kids. Second, third grade. Like I feel like I'm talking about kids. Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody is wondering, do you love them anymore? Page of Wands. You're excited about something or about love, but it ain't towards them. I don't know why a person expects to treat you like shit and try to harm you, but then whining because you don't love them anymore. These people are really mentally sick, okay? Or heavily on drugs because, yeah, that's insane and retarded. Two of Cups. Okay, you can be excited about a connection. Nine of Wands that's like partially revealed to you, or it's like looking through the blinds, trying to get a clear view of something. King of Cups. Or Queen, the Five of Cups sideways. Like I said earlier, this is somebody wanting you to see that they're sad. Won't say a word to you, but they want you to see that they're sad. Okay, who gives a? Who cares? Go be sad. Go cry in your mama's lap. Okay, grandmama's lap. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. You don't speak, so you know, goo goo gaga. I don't know what to tell you. You want somebody. You're not a toddler. You know, it's like a kid being mad because they want their parent to ask what's wrong. We're not your parents. We're not your parents, okay? You're not our babies, you know? We're not going to coddle you. We don't care. Okay? Go tell your mommy you're mad, your daddy. Make sure you tell them why. The truth. That's another thing, you know? They go back and lie. Oh, they did this to me, and woo, 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 and all I did was do woo, woo, and I was so good to them. If that was the case, you wouldn't be over here crying right now. They seem fine. They seem just fine. Something's not adding up. And if they treated you so bad, if they were this and that, why are you still hung up on them? Why are you still mentioning them? Why is their name still in your mouth constantly? You know, somebody who does me wrong, I want to forget them. I work hard to forget them by moving on with my life. And I do forget them. You know, King of Swords. Shit, let enough time go by, you'll forget their names. I kid you not. You can have grown up with them. You will forget their names. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay, the Empress. Somebody, it's giving somebody following close behind you to protect you. It feels like Ace of Swords, could be a King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You're not facing them, so the Eight of Wands. There could be some communication or clarity coming into you that is going to bust open a door or a window. I don't know. Okay, Six of Cups. Something from the past that is reaching you in the present. The Nine of Swords, sideways. Okay, you could have been stressing out about this. When or if something was coming or gonna happen or something like that. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles. Of course it is. Of course it is. King of Pentacles. Three of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Oh my God, don't nobody care. I'm surprised that these people are still living just this long. Like, I'm surprised that they're living this long. I really am. Not by what they've done, just by how they operate. Just aimless and senseless and zombie-like. They're zombies, you know? Zombies don't know how to think. They just do. They just have a bloodthirst, a lust. Bloodlust. They don't have cognitive thinking. And neither do these people. Nine of Cups, they're satisfied with it. Five of Swords, satisfied with mediocrity. Even less than that. Hey, you like it, I love it. For you, that is. That's why I couldn't be a school teacher. I could not be a school teacher. I could not do it. I couldn't do it. I don't know about you, but it is crime. Yeah, these people acting like love is a crime or some shit. You can't be in love. You can't love this person. Like, we are truly not from this world, because this is so backwards and strange. I wish somebody would come up to my face and tell me that I can't talk to somebody or date somebody that I like or want to date or love. I will knock that person the hell out. And I'm not a violent person, but I will, because you're wrong in every aspect. First of all, my business ain't yours, so no. There ain't nothing else after that. It don't even matter what the other several things are. My business is mine and not yours. Why are you in it? You must want your ass whooped. You must want it. You're begging for something. You must want it. Because you ain't got no business looking over my fence. Do I come and knock the broom out of your hand when you know what I'm saying? Nine of Cups reverse, near future energy. Like, y'all need to get a grip. Quick. That's all right. Something's about to get a grip on you. I feel bad for the kids. I do. Their parents don't give a shit about them. The moon reverse. They don't. That you think you won't lose your child because they're a kid? They're your responsibility. You think God won't snatch your child from you? In whatever way that is. In life or in death. You think God won't snatch what you got? What you hold so dear and true? Okay? Or what you're supposed to? And then for you to try to blame it on the collective that you lost someone. but you lost them because you've been doing this dark ass spiritual work behind the scenes. But you're gonna blame the collective. You really want God to come down on your head. Somebody could have a death wish. The Emperor in the reverse, 5 of Pentacles. Like somebody could want to be taken out. They ruin their life. I mean, hell. 8 of Swords sideways. 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Somebody's locked up and they're wondering how the manipulation's going. They're wondering how the gang stalking's going. Don't tell me somebody's giving orders from behind the damn cell. Okay. What boy? What type of sucking that you been doing? Like, I just gotta know, for somebody to be in jail or locked up or somewhere confined, giving orders, and these people are still doing, like, what type of sucking you been doing? Like, it must be some gawk gawk. Like, it must be some gawk gawk. Okay. I know what the hell I'm talking about. It must be some gawk gawk. Is all y'all sucking the same person's dick? All y'all? All y'all? Are y'all fighting for dibs on who gets to go the longest? What am I picking up on here? 10 of Pentacles? Everybody fighting for a pot for someone that they're not gonna get a position, some praise. Some people are so sex crazed, like they will risk their lives for some or some yoni. That's crazy. Page of Cups in the reverse. I just heard Lorena Bobbitt. Ooh, the Sun. Okay, so somebody can have a Lorena Bobbitt situation on their hands. There is a big ass sword out here. Somebody could get, you know, their manhood could be, you know, sliced and diced. Somebody made the wrong person mad or something, or this could be some backfired spell work or something like that. Like somebody could wake up screaming out of their sleep because their partner done cut something off. They don't know what came over them. Empress. Could be the drugs. Could be that meth pipe. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody smokes themselves dizzy. Okay, smokes their kneecaps off. You know, and then delirium comes in, the delusion, and then, you know, snip. Snip. 7 of Wands. I'm telling you, somebody can wake up like that. I just, fire sign, a fire sign. Leo, a Leo could get their cut off. I remember reading, I gave a reading like that last year. I remember it now. Somebody was gonna lose their business permanently. A Leo. You better enjoy it while you got it, because it's not about to be there much longer. Somebody got them a Lorena Bobbitt. 5 of Swords. Ooh, somebody ain't gonna have no. Ooh, they male parts ain't gonna have them no more, boy. Looks like you don't need them anyway. What you been doing here, out here doing with them? Oh, Spirit said you've been out here spreading disease on purpose. Oh yeah, you're losing your penis, sir. And I don't mean the use of it. Well, yes, the use of it, but you're losing it completely, dude. You'll no longer be able to look down and see something, you know, your little buddy there. You ain't been treating your little buddy like your little buddy. You treat him like you don't want him, you know? You don't respect that part of your body or anybody else's, so you're losing it. I'm not talking about behind. You just heard the confirmations twice. Somebody who wouldn't leave you alone. Somebody who tried to be you, steal from you, take you out. 8 of Wands, 7 of Cups, the Fool, the 4 of Cups. And you can think that you can avoid it because you're listening to the message, but nah, you can't. You can't. I said you're going to wake up and it's going to be gone. Real quick, just real quick. A straight razor could be significant. Ace of Cups. Get an overflowing cup of love, okay? With this Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, it's overflowing. Okay. The Three of Cups. This is somebody, a reconciliation, either from past life, or you're just seeing somebody again, running into them again. Doesn't look like you're minding your business. That's it. Okay. You can run into this person all the time. You can know that they like you, but maybe you don't take them seriously. Okay. The Star. You don't take anybody seriously unless they show up serious. I feel like I'm talking to a divine masculine in his divine feminine energy. The Lovers. Or you could be a divine feminine, a female in your divine masculine energy. The Three of Wands. Okay, I say this all the time. Y'all on different timelines, okay? So don't get frustrated with me, all right? Somebody's waiting to see you again somewhere, okay? Or they long for you. They wait for you every day, or however frequent you frequent this place. I don't talk white. Yeah, it's called proper usage. Okay. What? Because I know the words that I'm speaking, the definitions to them. You say I'm talking white. Yeah, that's ignorance on your part. Okay. No color of person owns verbiage or so I'm supposed to speak ghetto. I'm supposed to what? I can speak hood at times because I'm from the hood. I can also speak correct, proper English. It's just a subtle switch, a little slant. Nobody talks white. That's not a thing. Sounds like someone who's it feels they have a proximity to whiteness. Okay, I don't know who you are, but you need a flushing. The Nine of Swords. King of Wands. Oh shit, son! I said somebody gonna wake. Okay. Cherry reverse. I said somebody gonna wake up out their sleep. That wand ain't gonna be there. I'm telling you. That wand you holding on to, or us fellas, we do that while we're asleep. It's just it's the thing. If somebody gonna reach down there, and I'm telling you, somebody gonna wake up like, you know how the pain delays, and then it comes in slowly once you realize your brain realizes what's happening. Why you're screaming. And they're not going to be able to get to the hospital or something. Somebody's going to flatten their tires, or somebody's going to make them immobile before they do something. The Five of Wands. These could be more than one person planning to do this to somebody. Like somebody could be telling somebody that they're going to do this to somebody because they're tired of their shit. Seven of Cups. Now this King of Wands that's watching is scared. They're wondering how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Your finances are protected, okay? Someone's trying to attack them. Death, the Hierophant. Whatever you could be exposing, if this is you or this is someone opposite you. Whoever's exposing, whatever they're exposing, these are angels taking flight. This is someone speaking, and these are angels and spirit guides listening to someone speak. Doing as someone commands, okay? So these people's foundations being attacked very easily because it's not built on the right things. Their foundations are falling. Okay, they be trying to salvage things or you know, tuck things away. Okay, this. All right, let's wrap it up, Spirit. The Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, King of Swords. Somebody could have slowed themselves down, maybe from coming towards someone. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. If this was in front of the Knight of Pentacles, or after the Knight of Pentacles, I would say somebody's quickening the pace. But this is like somebody... So somebody could come in and then plan to take action and then they stop. Seven of Pentacles. They stop. They chicken out or something. Who's this? Or this is you. Or this is you. Divine Masculine. Okay. You go towards somebody all, you know, excited and full of, you know, fire, and then you allow something to stop you. Why? The Knight of Cups. The Devil. It could be because of how much you feel for someone. Like you could feel like maybe you'll be too much or something. Well, a part of that feeling is because you haven't expressed your feelings for this person and it's just been building up. So of course there's a lot there. So of course it could feel like, you know what I'm saying? Much when you express it. Because you're letting it build to the brim. To where it's just gonna, you know, pour out. That's why you have to speak what you feel. Y'all can't carry around your emotions and acting like they're not there, or, you know, until they start to bother you, or, you know. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Okay, and we got somebody obsessively thinking about someone, but not taking the action, or they keep stopping themselves. Yeah, and then the last time they stop themselves, that's the last time. They don't get another chance. They don't get another chance. Three of Swords, Two of Wands. Yeah. You stuttered and stopped too many times. To be 3 different times that somebody was coming towards you, or you were going towards somebody, for some of you, and you chickened out or something like that, or you just stopped. You didn't go towards them. So you lost it. You lost it. Six of Swords. Somebody could be running into a King of Swords now. Okay. Two of Wands, King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Cups. Death, yeah. Yeah, Five of Cups, yeah. Somebody's disappointed because something's going to transform with this King of Swords, or at least right now on the table, okay? Four of Wands, we can end it right there. Three of Swords. You snooze, you lose, I don't know what to tell you. I say this every day. Every day. Y'all watch me every day. Don't know what to tell you beyond what I tell you every day. All right, that's it. Divine Master, that's it. I know this fire sign over here nervous. They nervous, boy. They nervous. I'm telling you, somebody gonna go to this. Somebody gonna go to their thing with the razor. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They gonna wake up out of the bed like, what? Wand gone. Could have had a nice wand too. You didn't treat it very well. And other people. You changed a lot of people's lives because you purposely spread something. And you could have tried to spread it to this Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Somebody's on the download too. Y'all know how I feel about downloads. Okay. Yeah. Me and that downloads are my arch nemesis. Okay. I don't fuck with those. No. You know, being that into yourself is one thing, but, you know, downloads like to come and fuck with other people. That's where I got a problem. You know what I'm saying? I will expose your ass. And have fun doing it, too. Because who you think you are? You know, you can keep your secrets and you can have your little thing on the side, but you can, you know, run around here causing hell. Like you Mr. Goody Two Shoes, Mrs. Goody Two Shoes. No. No. All right, y'all. Thanks for donating. For those of y'all who donated, okay. Thank you, moderators. Appreciate you always. You guys who want to order from OTTER Spirit, I got a link in my description section. Okay. Any ones that I wear or any packages that you put together yourself. Okay. Earthy tones are significant. But there's a link in my description. Take it to the website, and I got 2 discount codes you can use. Okay. So use that at your will. All right. Do your shadow work when required. Okay. Address what needs to be addressed, and keep it pushing. What page, Spirit? 11? 9:11 I just saw. Okay. As within, so without. The nervous system can be significant. Okay. All right. So we got as within, so without. Genesis 2:9. The tree of life was also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Ooh, somebody smoking some gas. The tree of knowledge of good and evil equals the nervous system, which makes sense because it's like a tree with branches that extend. You know, if you cut the leaves off of a tree, that tree can feel that. You know, you tear its leaves off, it can feel that. The tree of knowledge of good and evil is the nervous system because it gives our mind knowledge of good and evil. The mind and soul come from eternal bliss, and the mind projects the soul into the dualistic simulation to gain the knowledge of dualism. The nervous system decodes electrical impulses given to it by the external world and reports back to the brain. Didn't I just say about the pain setting in? Somebody waking up out the bed not realizing what happened until they look and their brain tells them, yeah, this shit's supposed to hurt. Then the pain sets in. Okay? That's exactly what I'm reading. Ooh, goosebumps. Okay. The mind and the soul come from eternal bliss, and the mind projects the soul into the dualistic simulation to gain the knowledge of dualism. The nervous system decodes electrical impulses given to it by the external world and reports back to the brain. Our consciousness is pretty much experiencing a program played out by the central nervous system. 4 rivers in the Garden of Eden, Genesis 2:10. A river flows out of Eden to water the garden and form A river flows out of Eden to water the garden, and from there divides into 4 rivers. Okay? The 4 rivers following in the Garden of Eden are the 4 holy fluids in the body, which are blood, saliva, Christ oil, semen, vaginal fluid. You are a star, okay? Stir, S-T-E-R equals star. A and E are interchangeable. Mr., minister, sister, monster, superstar, master, fraudster, sinister. You exist as a quantum photon, akin to a celestial entity inhabiting a physical form. With omniscient awareness, you are directly connected to the source, essentially embodying the essence of a divine entity. However, during our incarnation in this realm, we undergo a separation from the source, experiencing a lack of awareness regarding our true divine insights due to the program orchestrated by the central nervous system. So it's giving me, just like with us and our connections, right? You know, you have to separate sometimes to come back together, right? For some of them, it's giving that, right? Us being born into this existence, right, from spirit, and then forgetting who we are. It's required for us to, right? Forget who we are, but then it's a part of our journey to remember. The remembering is the waking up, right? Waking us up to why we came here in the first place. Okay? It's the last few passages. The cardiovascular system, the tree of life equals cardiovascular system. The cardiovascular system is the tree of life because it provides life to the physical body. Genesis 2:9. The tree of life the tree of life was in the midst of the garden. The garden is your body, and the midst is the middle. which is the heart. The heart is the center of the body's electromagnetic field, and at the center of every torus field is magnetism. Torus as in Torus. Magnetism pulses / radiates. This is why you have a heartbeat. It is the radiation of magnetism that creates the beating of your heart. Wow. It's the magnetism that keeps our heart beating. That's wow, that's crazy. Like the Earth's magnetism, the same magnetism that holds everything in place, that causes everything to work like it does, okay, move like it does. Sustain. The heart is 5,000 times stronger magnetically than the brain. It is the most magnetic organ within the body. The heart is the place of thine emotions. Emotions is the language of the universe. The magnetic pulse of the heart is what gives life to the body. All things that live have to have a pulse. Duality. Think about a pulse. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. That's duality right there. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. That's how your heart beats. The magnetic pulse of the heart is what gives life to the body. All things that live have to have a pulse. It's the universal breath. Duality, in and out. Okay, that's not written there. I'm just saying, I'm saying that. It's the universal breath of life. We breathe, pulse, blink, sleep, live, and die. All of this is the expression of the one universal breath of life. Okay, it says body, mind, soul. Okay, it says head, heaven, heaven, heel. Okay, earth equals body, moon equals mind, sun equals soul. Mind, body, and soul. Earth, moon, and the sun. The temple of Solomon is you. The body is the temple of the soul and mind. Wow. And that's how the ark is built. You are the ark. That's how Noah was told to build the ark. Wow. Look at that. Look at the ark. Look how it's shaped. Remember how God told Noah to build the ark? Remember the cubits he gave him, the certain directions, where to put a window at? I believe it was at the top, right? Where to put a window, where to put where to layer the levels of it, right? That is crazy, bro. That's crazy. The holy place, the altar, right here, the ark, right here. The Holy of Holies, right here. That's why you keep your head covered when you're supposed to keep your head covered. 7, the brain, the lungs, 6, the heart, 5, the aorta, 4, the kidneys, 3, the gut, 2, pelvic area, and the gate, 1 is your sexual organ. I love this book. I do. I love this book. All right. That's it. That's it. That's it. I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Be safe. Stay prayed up. All right. And keep fighting, man. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep being self-disciplined. Okay. You know, if you're struggling with something right now, that's okay. All right. You know, keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep going. All right. We all got some type of thorn in our flesh, you know. Hell, I smoke. I got a horrible habit of, smoke, especially when I'm stressed out or nervous. Okay, we all got something. Okay, so don't feel bad. All right, just keep trying at it. You've done it before with other things. You can do it again with this. All right, so don't even worry about it. Don't put all the extra stress on yourself. Do not worry. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Holler at y'all later. Be safe. All right, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Later.